If you own a minivan and have kids, you know exactly what I mean when I say it is really tough to keep clean. Mushed up goldfish crackers, spilled milk, you name it. It all finds its way onto the floor. So in this video I'm going to show you how we are protecting our floors not only where the kids are but also up front from rain, snow, and also in the very back where we load groceries and haul things back and forth from the hardware store, for example. Alright, first up we have custom floor mats that are WeatherTech brand installed on the passenger and the driver's side. And I'll put the links for all these mats below in the description if you're interested. You take a look here. We're really happy with these. They are custom fit to the area, very tight seals around the edges, very easy to clean, and they have a really strong lip all the way around to keep all the snow and rain from your boots all nice and contained. Here's a less clean shot, but still effective here. You can see two little clips. You just take the original floor mats out, and these place nicely in and secure with these little fasteners. Custom made, and we couldn't be happier with these. So let's take a look at the second row. You'll notice we have the 7-seat Toyota Sienna as opposed to the 8-seat, so there's 2 bucket seats there. And so this particular floor mat fit really nicely. It's a Lloyd brand, and they secure and install and secure really simply. And they, more importantly, they allow you to still slide your second row seats back and forth. Some floor mats out there are prohibitive. They actually cover up the track there, and you can no longer slide things back and forth. And that's just a deal breaker for me. And so in no way do these floor mats prohibit the sliding mechanism. So you can see here I'll slide it back and forth with one hand, and you have the full range. And we'll go ahead and slide it back, and you can see the coverage around the track is pretty nice too. So if water spills or whatnot, it picks it up nicely. So let's take a look at what a spilled cup of water looks like and actually does on the mat. So we'll start with maybe what my 4-year-old might do, which is just a little bit here and there, and my 2-year-old, who might dump the entire bottle of milk overboard, right over the car seat, onto the floor. And you can see it's containing quite nicely. Alright, so if you're driving and you're turning and whatnot, this can simulate kind of the water sloshing around. It doesn't freely flow all the way to the end. You can see that it actually is stopped as it fills up the next little checkered reservoir there. And so that's something that I really like. And cleanup, of course, is pretty simple with a rag. You can just dab it, and the liquid comes up pretty easily. Now I'll add here that if you're trying to get up dried liquid of some type, like it's been sitting for a week or so, several days, that's going to be a little more challenging to just dab up, right? So in that case, I would just remove the floor mats and hose it down, or spray some common household cleaner and whatnot in there and let it sit and then dab it up. I suppose you could do that still with the floor mats in the car. It kind of depends on how caked on the liquid might be, but overall pretty easy to clean and keep clean. Alright, let's transition to the cargo area of the vehicle. If we pull up the back seats here, we purchased this custom cargo liner. Put the link in the description below. I can't remember the brand. I think it was Max or something like that, but really happy with this. If milk spills, it's got a seal all the way up the sides, or a big lip to keep all that liquid in, and the seats fold down really nicely on top of it without any crinkling or squishing or anything. So definitely recommend that. Now I'm not very happy with the Sienna's surface area. When you fold down the back seats, there's lots of grooves from the handles and the side. You can see the sides of the seats there. So I went ahead and bought this rollable mat. Again, I'll put the link below. It was one of those mats where you can cut around to conform to the area that you need it to conform to. And so what I did was I just cut this out, and you can see it unrolls pretty nicely and covers from side to side and from front to back. It covers those unsightly kind of greasy hinges that the seats fold up and click on. You can see those right there, they're gray. So you can just kind of cover those up as such. And you can see it provides now a nice level area. So again, protecting from spilling, or if I go to the hardware store and I want to throw something back there, it's not going to get lost, or it's not going to fall down into one of the little crevices. And obviously it also folds laterally too, so you could have one of your back seats up and one down, and that's kind of been a nice feature for us. So we'll slide this back seat down. And I'm doing this with one hand, so it's pretty simple process, and then we'll go ahead and cover that up as such. Now when I don't need the rollable mat, I'll actually roll it up and then just adhere it to the back of the second row seats using these little bands. And that's pretty much it. Hope this video has been helpful for you. Thank you so much.